Warning, the following video has not been approved by the Comic Code Authority and is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The.Comic.Assassin. It has been a hot minute since I've been able to drop a video for you guys. Alright, the coronavirus is coming in, sweeping all over the place, and, I'm working from home, my kids are home from school, and I've been dealing with my family obligations, all right, and that's kept me from doing some videos for you guys. I apologize, but family does come first, always and forever. But it is Monday, and this is the day I usually let you know what's going on in the comic book news and what books you might want to be looking out for this new comic book day. And Corona is actually a big issue here when it comes to the news. So basically all the books that I'm going to be telling you about, if your comic book store has already received their shipment, they have been given the green light to put them on the shelves and sell them. So for those who don't know, Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. And comic book shops are really, really hardcore about. Some of them don't even put them up on the shelves until like early Wednesday morning or late, Tuesday night after they close. Right? It's a big thing. If they get caught selling new comic books before they open on Wednesday, they can get in trouble. Right? So it is a big thing. But they have been given the green light that if they've already received their shipment, they can go ahead and sell these books. So, if there's stuff that's coming out this week, and your shop has already gotten their shipment in, hey, go hit them up. They've been given the green light to sell them. The next big thing, though, and this is the bigger thing, Diamond, who is the distributor of all these comics, has suspended all orders indefinitely. They are no longer accepting any new books into their warehouse until this stuff starts getting situated. So this is going to put everything on hold, all right? This is going to push books way back. Now, honestly, I do not know what the timeline for this means. Like, I'm assuming they already have books in their warehouse that may fill this week, of course, possibly next week. But I don't know how far out that timeline is. I really don't. But basically what this is boiling down to is that we will no longer see new books here in the very near future unless some things change dramatically, which, let's be for real, I don't think it's going to happen. So we are going to see a stoppage of new comic books coming out. And that's just the way it is. I mean, everybody else is being affected. Comic book community is going to be affected as well, right? And then there's the other side too. Like, how does this affect your LCS? We all know that New Comic Book Day is a big day for our local comic book shops, right? And not only that, but a lot of our LCSs are really somewhat supported by their other revenue when it comes to the gaming. People coming in and buying and playing games at their stores. Well, now, like, do you really want to have a Pokemon or a Magic tournament or something, Warhammer? Do you want a lot of people coming in and socializing like that? This is going to hurt LCSs in a big, big way. So, just think about them, support them as much as you can while you can, because stuff's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. So let's see, but I don't want to be all doom and gloom. There are some books that are coming out this week, which, like I said, you might be able to go out right now and buy at your LCS, because they've been given the green light. But not a lot of books, at least in my opinion. So for DC, some of my top picks that I would go pick up, Red Hood Outlaws 44 comes out. I've just really enjoyed this whole Red Hood and his new group of outlaws. I've just loved the storyline. That's one I'm going to be picking up. This is one that I honestly have no idea what's going on, but I'm pointing it out because whenever a cover A sells out, something's got to be going on. And I'm out of the loop because I do not read Batgirl. The Batgirl 45, the cover A is sold out on Midtown. So if you know what's going on with Batgirl, because I read the synopsis and nothing really like struck home as far as like, oh, this is a book I got to get. But it's already sold out, and which always, gets my attention of like, hey, this might be a book I want to look into to see if there's something hot going on. Is it a first appearance? Is there a major event? Like, what's going on? I don't know. But Batgirl 45 is one you might want to keep on your radar. But my last one from DC is The Last God, number 6. This has been a real fun read. I've enjoyed it. And that's all I can say. If you haven't been reading it, go check it out. I'm sure you can still find it, or just wait for the trade to come out. But number 6 does come out this week. So that's all I got for DC. There's really not a lot else. Rolling on to Marvel, Ravencroft number 3 is coming out this week, and I've really enjoyed these stories. It gives you the history about Ravencroft, the prison / asylum type of thing. You got some man-wolf action, all sorts of stuff going on. Like, I've really enjoyed this read and recommend it to anybody. Then we have Immortal Hulk 33. This one comes with a little bit of a hulkier price tag at $5.99 because this is Hulk issue 750 when it comes to the legacy numbering. Right? So it's a big issue. I'm going to go with the Alex Ross cover. And whatever you do, I don't know why. And if you buy these books, these certain covers, do what you do. You spend your money how you want to spend it. But I don't see why anybody would spend $200 on a cover H that is nothing but a purple blank cover. Besides the trade dress. Like, I get it. You can get it sketched, you can get it signed, you can do all that stuff. But for $200 for a blank purple cover? Not me. Not me. So, and that's coming up to my next choice too. One of my top 2 picks. The first one is Hellions number 1 from Marvel. Got a cool little team here. You got Mr. Sinister. You got Wild Child, Empathy, Psylocke, possibly Havoc, Orphan Maker, Nanny. Which those are 2 names that you probably don't want to have side by side, Nanny and Orphan Maker, right? But once again, I would go with cover A with this one as well. But I would avoid that incentive cover that's like $200. And it's like an orange blank with the trade dress. Like what? Like why? Why? Even if you bought that book for $200 and you got a fire sketch from it, there's no way you're going to get that money back, man. There's no way. I'm sorry. And maybe you could if you did it right, but yeah, I just do not understand why people would spend that amount of money on a blank cover, period. If it was cover price, yeah, I get that. But for $200? Hell's the no. Hell's the no. Lake Whitney Houston. All right. So the other big one that I'm going to say this week from Marvel is Giant Size X-Men Nightcrawler number 1. Who does not like some Nightcrawler? Right? Who does not love some Nightcrawler? And I'm excited about this one. Me personally, I've been lacking when it comes to what's going on in X-Men as of late. Just because they're doing all, once they got done with the House of X, Powers of 10 thing, they branched out into all this other different stuff. And honestly, I just wasn't interested in having to buy that many different series to keep up with all this stuff and the tie-ins and all that. But this is one I probably will check out because I love me some Nightcrawler, and I'll probably support this book. Now, usually I do indies first, but I'm going to do indies last in this case. So first one, and I don't really shout this book out as much, I just really like the cover, and that is Killing Red Sonja number 1. And this Christian Ward cover, there's something about it that I just really like. You got the person like standing over. It looks like they're stabbing almost the eyes of this drawn Red Sonja. It's a cover that appeals to me. I probably won't pick it up, but it's definitely a sweet cover. So, and if you're into Red Sonja, I would recommend that for sure. We have Alterna Giant. What is it? Alterna Giant Mr. Crypt #1. This one's already sold out too online. Seems to be more on the funny side, with a little spooky feel to it. But yeah, it might be one that if you see, pick it up, flip through it. If you like it, buy it. Why not? Philadelphia #5 is coming out. This is from Image. I've been really loving this Philadelphia series. It's one that I highly recommend. I got a pretty sweet cover on there as well. But my two top picks for indies is Savage Bastards #2, and this comes from Mad Cave Comics. I slept on #1, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Right, and #2 was already sold out online. At least the cover A. I don't know if there's a cover B or not. I want to say there is, but yeah, it's already sold out online. So that means that people are interested about this book. It seems like to be a good read, so that's one I would check out. But my next one is No One's Rose #1. Right, and this comes from Vault Comics. It seems like a pretty interesting book. Once again, another one that's already sold out. It is a #1, so it's I always like to shout out #1s that I find interesting. It's because it's a good jumping off point for people to jump on a book and say if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But it seems like it's a more futuristic type of world situation where basically people are living in biodomes, right? If you remember the Pauly Shore movie back in the day, biodome, right? But there's this brother-sister combo where one has the ability to possibly bring back life to other places where the brother apparently wants just to destroy the utopia that they already have, type of thing. So there might be some conflict of interest within the family. More futuristic, and yeah, that's one. If you can get a hold of it, I would recommend at least picking up, flipping through it. And if it catches your attention, maybe think about buying it. With that being said, y'all, like I said, I know these are crazy times. Hope all of y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are staying safe. Please continue to be patient, kind, and loving to one another. We're gonna get through this. We always have. We always will. And my thoughts are with you and your families. And with that being said, y'all have a good day. And if you can go get your books today, go get your books today. Or if you go on Wednesday, pick them up. Pick them up, right? Because you might be sitting at home. You might have a lot of extra time to be doing some reading. With that being said, y'all, this is The Comic Assassin. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.